Good evening. This is Evelyn with another edition of How My Garden Grows, my married garden. Here you can see I got a compost uh, pail, which I haven't used yet. I will eventually. And over here, I have my yucca plant. This thing grows so fast I had to divide it. And it won't be long before I will have to divide it again. But over here, my Xanadu is really doing well. Took it out of the house a year ago, and it's really blossomed out, leafed out real well. And the corn plant, tree, little lost tongue, all these other little plants, they're doing really well out here. And we get on to the area with my artificial grass. But all my plants are real. The artificial lawn is not. Okay. Here we go. Some more plants. St. Francis of Assisi. A rubber plant. Another corn plant. I intend to bring something up, put something in here in this raised bed once they sprout from the greenhouse. I got rid of those tomatoes because they weren't doing anything. The heat was just too much for them. And here is the other yucca plant. Now this is what started off as a sucker, the one in the back. And they're very interesting plants. And basically all I had to do was divide it, put in some soil with some regular nutrients, and there you go. You got a whole new plant. One was down here I need to plant eventually. My orange tree, looking pretty good. It was budding for a while, but too much heat. I'm pretty sure to do it again. And this one is an interesting plant. A neighbor gave it to me. It was just a couple of sticks with a couple of leaves on it. And I took the sticks and cut them off, put some rudum in there with them, and the recommended plant food. Can't think of what this is right now. It's still pretty new to me. When I make my online note, I'll put the name there. This is my lemon tree. It's got a few lemons on it, but they're out of season. My gladiolus, I repotted them the other day. They really love that. Of course, my rose tree, my other rose tree, so well. And here's my new grouping. That's a double blooming hibiscus. It's not in bloom yet, but it's got a lot of buds. This one is the same. It's got a lot of buds on it, but it hasn't bloomed yet. And other Xanadu in the heart shape. Philodendron, I guess that's what you call it. But the heart-shaped one. Now, the one near the garage, I got it at the same time I got this one. This has been sitting in the house. The other one's been out for a year. So within a year or less, it'll probably look like the one on the other side of that I showed earlier in this thing. And this will probably do pretty much the same thing, fan out. I put them here to hide this. This is free water. Free water from the air conditioner. It doesn't look very good, but put them on just regular plants like these, green plants, and they do well. This one is a little darker because I put some plant food in there, some regular Miracle-Gro. So I'd use that weekly or as it fills up. And of course, here's my other grouping over here. I planted some seeds in here, just a variety of seeds. Let's see what's going to come up. And Mother Mary, she's in there. The roses and all that kind of stuff. But essentially, like I said, it's just a few more things that I have to do. I'm going to plant something in here. I had Mary in here, but I decided to move her. This is the other Xanadu. And see how big after a year of sitting out. So I know that other one's going to do just as well too. Well, this is my progress for this week. And this is how my garden grows. And another thing, you may be thinking that, geez, she spent a lot of money on that. Well, it's accumulative. Some things I've had for years. If they were able to sit in the house, they sat in the house or on a porch or balcony or something. And you know, it took time to build this up. It's not, I spent a horrendous amount. Like this mother-in-law tub. I brought this from Kentucky. It's a little 99 back in the day. We were talking about 30 years ago. Back in the day, a little pot for 99 cents. And you know, mother-in-law's time, once it takes root, it takes root. And you can easily divide it up and create new plants by just sticking it in some water and let it do its thing. So, let's talk about years. So a lot of things, some things if it, by division, then it's been done by division. Like this rubber plant. This started off as a sucker from one that I got from Walmart a couple years ago. That can be divided, but I'm leaving it alone for now. The original, I don't know what happened in the original, but most likely I neglected it. You know, I do that sometimes, but basically I take very good care of my plants. Be glad when these gladiolus, what are these? Gardenias come in bloom. The blossom would be really, really nice to smell in the mornings and the evenings. This one is on the verge of blooming. This plant here is got, I don't know if you can see that. This seeding or something down there. And we got a lot of little plants. What is this? This is the